Yes, I know, you want to kill me.
Steve. Hi, buddy.
A second chance for Jax, the cat who almost gave up.
Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Yeah? Oh, yeah, it's a big stretch. Well, let's go. Let's go for a walk. Come on.
When she lost her beloved cat of 17 years, the house didn't just go quiet, it seemed to lose its heartbeat. The soft sounds of paws patting on the floor, the gentle rustle of fur brushing against her leg, the purring that once filled the evenings all gone. Now, the silence pressed in on her from every corner. Every step she took was met with a reminder of absence. Every room whispered of someone who would never return. She told herself she wasn't ready. She told herself that opening her heart to another animal would feel like betraying the one she had loved for so long. The grief was raw, sharp, and endless. She thought she would live with the emptiness forever.
I know this is such a cutie pie. Oh, thank you. I love you. You're so cutie.
But grief has a way of shifting quietly, almost without notice. One morning, she felt something so faint it was almost a dream. A small tug deep in her chest, a whisper, in a voice she could almost imagine belonged to her late cat. It's time.
You can do it. Good. Good morning.
That whisper brought her and her husband to the local shelter. She wasn't searching for anything specific, just walking the rows, eyes meeting the faces of dozens of cats. Most stared at her, their eyes wide with longing. Some pressed their paws against the bars, some meowed, all eager to be noticed, but one cat was different. He didn't call to her. He didn't even lift his head. His name was Jax. The shelter staff hesitated. He's withdrawn, they explained. Not friendly. If no one adopts him soon, we'll have to put him back on the streets. The words hung between them like a final verdict.
It's okay. See? It's okay. Come here.
She approached him carefully, kneeling so her eyes were level with his. He didn't flinch, didn't pull away, but he didn't lean in either. When she picked him up, he didn't struggle or purr. He was simply still, utterly, heartbreakingly still. This wasn't coldness, it was exhaustion, the kind that comes from trying to hope and finding it too heavy.
Well, I think he chose Marcus. I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Her heart ached, but she set him down. She wasn't sure she was the person he needed. And then, unexpectedly, her husband, who had always claimed to be not a cat person, walked over, scooped Jax into his arms, and sat down in a chair. Within seconds, Jax curled into his lap as if he had always been there. They both stared in disbelief. "Well," she said, a tear slipping down her cheek, "looks like you've got a cat." From that day forward, Jax was family. At home, the unfriendly cat began to reveal himself. He followed them from room to room, his quiet presence becoming a constant comfort. If they picked him up, he melted into them, pressing close like he was trying to become part of them. "Please don't let me go," his body seemed to say.
No.
Her husband, once indifferent to cats, became his biggest fan. Every morning, Jax raced into the bathroom, waiting patiently while he brushed his teeth. It became a daily ritual, a private joke between the two. The vet discovered Jax had a broken tail, likely from birth. It caused no pain. It was simply a part of him, a little crooked, a little imperfect, and completely beautiful. For weeks, Jax didn't make a sound. She worried. And then, one quiet afternoon, he opened his mouth and let out the smallest meow she had ever heard. Barely there, but it was his voice. From then on, he used it more and more, calling softly for attention, for food, for love. Jax began to play again. He chased shadows on the wall, batted at socks, stared at nothing with great seriousness. He lounged in warm patches of sunlight, completely at peace. He was alive, not just breathing, but truly living.
Hi.
There was one thing he still couldn't do: sleep in their bedroom. Every night she offered the bed, soft pillows, even a fleece blanket. And every night he padded quietly back to the living room floor. Maybe it was habit. Maybe it was his way of choosing them again every morning. Sometimes she thought about how close he had come to being sent back outside, how easily his life could have been dismissed as too difficult. But she knew now he had never been broken. He had simply been waiting for someone to see him.
Hi. You want to say hi?
Now, when Jax looks at them, his eyes shine not hollow, but full of trust.
Where's your little tongue?
If Jax's story touches you, even a little, remember this. Somewhere right now, another animal like him is waiting. They might not rush forward, they might not beg, but they are worth saving. If you believe stories like this matter, like, comment, or subscribe. Not for numbers, but to help more people see the quiet, unseen lives waiting for a second chance. And if you are thinking about adoption, especially of a special needs or overlooked pet, ask questions, be prepared, and be patient. Because every creature, no matter their past, deserves a future filled with warmth, safety, and love.
Our team works hard behind the scenes to find and share real-life stories that truly matter. Every video is crafted with care, carefully researched, edited with trusted sources, and always treated with the respect these stories deserve. What you see isn't just made to inspire, it's meant to be real and meaningful.